Ідем, ідем! Ідем!
Давай, давай, пішов, Паша, давай.
Пішов. Ідем, да. Давай. Вперед, в окопи!
Давай, Паша, давай.
Назад ход! Відповзай! Назад ход! Скажи подадите! У нас слева контакт! Сход! Дим кинули! Є дим ще! Паша, у тебе є дим! Повзи! 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 Повзи сюди! Повзи! Да, утягай мене назад до шел. Повзи сюди, давай! Повзи, повзи!
Скажи, хай не уїжджає.
Повзи! Повзи, повзи!
Стой, не трошки.
Тобі треба відпустити. Тобі треба відпустити. Та бери свій похуй, я тобі дам. Максимум, я тобі поки відповзаю. Що?
Де? Оригінальний цифр.
Там хтось живий. Хай беттер работает по левой посадке. По левой посадке.
Давай, зніми.
Тобі одягнули цей?
Так, ти береш. Це підсвітить просто.
Це ти психо пулеметчик. А це?
Гроші береш, там сильно рано чи ні?
Повзи.
Бетер стоїть жде, так? Він підійшов назад, пацани.
А?
Він підійшов назад. Давай, я
Хмурый, я право стоит слева, посадки по нам огонь ведут. Походу. А!
Де вони нас там бачили? Потрібна евакуація, ще плюс 1-300, ОСТ від 300, контузія сильна, по танку працює СПГ, якщо танк з лівої сторони не прийняв.
Надо забыть? Не ёбнуть.
Задиви задимлення кинь.
За собой. Брат, шо? Брат! Кирюха! Кирюха!
The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. The Sever group of forces inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of 1 mechanized brigade, 1 Jaeger brigade, 1 airborne brigade, 1 air assault brigade, 1 assault regiment of the AFU, and 1 territorial defense brigade close to Vorotchino, Stepnoy, Yunakovka, Pershi Travnya, and Andreevka, Sumy region. In Kharkov direction, the Russian troops hit units of 1 mechanized brigade, 1 assault regiment of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, and 1 territorial defense brigade near Volchansk, Melivoy, and Sinelnikovo, Kharkov region. The AFU losses amounted to more than 175 troops, 1 armored fighting vehicle, 5 motor vehicles, 3 field artillery guns, and 3 ammunition depots. The Zapad Group's units took more advantageous lines and positions, defeated formations of 2 mechanized brigades and 1 assault brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine near Osinovo, Kupiansk, Petropavlovka, Peshchenoy, Borovskaya Andreyevka, Kharkov region, Karpovka, Kolodezi, and Sredne, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy losses amounted to up to 215 troops, 1 tank, 2 UK-made Snatch armored fighting vehicles, 13 motor vehicles, and 3 artillery guns, including 2 manufactured by NATO countries. 6 electronic warfare stations and 2 ammunition depots of the enemy were neutralized. The Yug group of forces improved the situation along the front line and hit manpower and hardware of 2 mechanized brigades, 1 mountain assault brigade, 1 air mobile brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 1 territorial defense brigade, the Azov Special Brigade, and the Light Assault Brigade of the Ukrainian National Police near Serebryanka, Maiskoe, Seversk, Klebenbaik, Katarinovka, Sherbinovka, Konstantinovka, and Belaya Gora, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy sustained losses of more than 265 troops, 1 armored fighting vehicle, 6 motor vehicles, 1 field artillery gun, 1 electronic warfare station, 1 ammunition depot, and 1 material depot. According to available information received through several channels, the Kiev regime is preparing a provocation to foil the Russian-American talks scheduled for 15th August 2025. Air defense systems shot down 6 guided aerial bombs and 179 fixed-wing unmanned aerial vehicles. Servicemen of the Central Group of Forces Motorized Rifle Unit gave details of the liberation of Yablanovka in the Donetsk People's Republic. Artillerymen of the Zapad Group of Forces destroyed an enemy UAV command post in Krasny Lyman direction. Specialists of the International Mine Action Center of the Russian Ministry of Defense together with volunteers of the Bars Belgorod detachment, continues humanitarian demining of the Belgorod border area. The Russian Defense Ministry shows M-B guns, Tor M2 SAM system, and UAV operators in action. The Sever group of forces inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of 2 heavy mechanized brigades, 3 mechanized brigades, 1 Jaeger brigade, 2 assault regiments of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, and 1 territorial defense brigade close to Mogritsa, Novaya Sech, Yunakovka, Vorachino, Korchakovka, Pershi-Travnya, and Andreevka, Sumy region. In Kharkov direction, units of 1 mechanized brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 1 territorial defense brigade were hit near Volchansk, Chuganovka, and Gadashi, Kharkov region. The AFU losses amounted to up to 170 troops, 3 pickup trucks, 3 field artillery guns, 1 electronic warfare station, and 3 ammunition depots. The Zapad Group's units took more advantageous lines and positions and inflicted losses on formations of 2 mechanized brigades and 1 assault brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine near Drobashevo, Srednye, Shandriglavo, Novosolovka, Donetsk People's Republic, Petrovskoy, Lugansk People's Republic, and Kovsharovka, Kharkov region. The enemy losses amounted to more than 220 troops, 1 tank, 1 US-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 1 Canadian-made Senator armored fighting vehicle, 8 motor vehicles, 2 US-made 155mm M198 howitzers, 4 electronic warfare stations, 1 radar station for detecting air targets, and 5 ammunition depots were neutralized. The U Group's units improved the situation along the front line, inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of 2 mechanized brigades, 1 mountain assault brigade, 1 air mobile brigade of the AFU, and the Azov Special Brigade near Plesheyevka, Zvanovka, Seversk, Klebenbyk, Zakatnoy, and Ivanopole, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 255 troops, 3 pickup trucks, 2 field artillery guns, and 1 materiel depot. As a result of active and bold actions, that Center Group of Forces liberated Suvorovo and Nikanorovka, Donetsk People's Republic. Strikes were delivered at formations of 4 mechanized brigades, 1 Jaeger brigade, 1 assault brigade, 1 air assault brigade, 2 assault regiments of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 1 Marine brigade, 1 territorial defense brigade, and 2 National Guard brigades close to Rubizhnoy, Dimitrov, Artemovka, Veseloy, Novo-Alexandrovka, Udachnoy, Poltavka, Krasnoarmeysk, Donetsk People's Republic, Filia, and Novopavlovka, Dnepropetrovsk region. The AFU losses amounted to more than 385 troops, 1 infantry fighting vehicle, 6 Kazakh armored vehicles, 1 pickup truck, and 1 artillery gun. The Vostok Group's units continued to advance to the depths of the enemy's defense and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of 3 mechanized brigades, 1 mountain assault brigade of the AFU, and 1 territorial defense brigade near Novosolovka, Voronoy, Velika Mikhailovka, Sosnovka Dnepropetrovsk region, and Iskra Donetsk People's Republic. The AFU losses amounted to up to 280 troops, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 4 motor vehicles, and 2 Polish-made 155mm Krab self-propelled artillery systems. 2 electronic warfare stations were neutralized. The Dnepr Group of Forces inflicted losses on units of 1 mechanized brigade, 1 mountain assault brigade, 2 coastal defense brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, and 3 territorial defense brigades close to Stepnogorsk, Primorskoy, Kamenskoy, Yurkovka, Novoandreevka, Zaporozhye region, and Burgunka, Kherson region. Over 65 Ukrainian troops, 10 motor vehicles, 1 155mm Bogdana self-propelled artillery system, 6 electronic warfare stations, and 5 ammunition and military hardware depots have been neutralized. Operational tactical aviation, attack drones, missile troops, and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have inflicted losses on temporary deployment areas of Ukrainian armed formations and foreign mercenaries in 136 areas. Air defense systems shot down 4 US-made HIMARS MLRS projectiles, 9 guided aerial bombs, and 240 fixed-wing unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the enemy has lost 665 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 76,916 unmanned aerial vehicles, 625 anti-aircraft missile systems, 24,559 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,585 MLRS combat vehicles, 28,456 field artillery guns and mortars, 39,598 special military vehicles,